Hi everyone, this is Amber with Amber Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with another unboxing, this time of a subscription package that I purchased from Archer and Olive. They have a quarterly subscription that's seasonal, and I really enjoy using their notebooks and other journaling supplies, so I wanted to take advantage of that subscription opportunity and show you what I got this time. It is a pretty hefty box. I think it's about maybe 3 to 5 pounds, so I'm excited to see what we have this time. This is the box for December. I love the packaging, and I always tend to reuse these to send out my own mail to friends and family. On the front it says, "Let's go cozy and warm in our favorite cafe and watch the snowfall from our little table." So I really like that it's like this very neutral color scheme, and once you open it, there are some different goodies inside, and I love the muted color tones here. So it looks like we've got some washi. Oh, there's quite a lot this time. A decorative pen storage tin. I'll take everything out and then I'll look at the different things individually. Looks like this is to keep everything snug. It's just like a filler box. There is a cozy cafe mug, some gel pens, the stationery scissors, those are always useful, mechanical pencils, a set of 2, and I, as a math person, I love mechanical pencils, or even regular pencils, but mechanical pencils are always extra fun. They make me feel more official. A collaging set, says embellishing vellum sheets and stickers. Then there's always at least 2 notebooks. It looks like there's 2 notebooks here. There's one, it looks like it's an A5 dot grid notebook with 192 pages. The print looks really beautiful. It looks like there's cups of coffee and some floral designs. And then there is a square notebook, and this one is lined and it has a blue cover. And I love the design here. So let's get the box out of the way and then go through each of the things individually. So let's lower this here. I'm going to open the notebooks last. I tend to like to go into the other stationery supplies first, so let me move those aside. And let's see. Let's start with the larger items. And I'll start with the Cozy Cafe mug. So it's like a lift-off box. Oh, that's beautiful. It really looks like a teacup. Oh, wow. And there's like a very beautiful floral design inside. That is such a treat. And you have that embossed floral design. Very nice. This is really special. And I think this is perfect for either coffee or tea, maybe it's like some hot chocolate. That's really lovely. I'm going to leave that there because I think as soon as I get finished here, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. You never can have too many hot drinks in the winter, I think. Now let's look at the decorative pen storage tin. So this is, looks like it's made out of either tin or aluminum, and it's blue again with those beautiful florals. Oh, it says positivity. It's like a tea tin. It says always pour some positivity. That's really lovely. Oh, and it's like that copper inside. So let's see how. I wonder if these would fit the Archer and Olive size pens. I imagine that they would. Uh, let's see the acrylographs. I've got some here. And it looks like it would. So this would be perfect. You could just pop those in your purse, maybe the colors that you're using, and it would fit. Looks like it would fit a lot. You see, I'm just not putting them in any particular order, but there you go. And probably pencils would fit in there really well, regular size pens, etc. So I'm looking forward to using this. Tea tins always tend to feel like so much more special, I think, than getting tea out of a regular tea box. And I love to save them to use them for storage, like either sewing supplies or my crochet hooks are in a tea tin. Pens and things like that. All right, next, without further ado, the mechanical pencils. Oh, that's a beautiful looking pencil. So they look like pens actually. It looks like they're individually wrapped. There's like a ribbon here holding them in place. This was so giftable, I think, with that box. Oh, that comes kind of slid out like that with this ribbon here. And it looks like a pen, but it's a pencil. And there is the looks like the tip is inside this casing. Yeah, so this tip comes out like a pen does, and then the pencil or the lead is inside the tip. So very well designed, I think. That's beautiful, and it matches with the tea tin, and I imagine it would fit, but I don't know if I would want like my mechanical pencil rattling around in the tea tin. I would probably put this inside the like the actual elastic of the notebook. And then here's the next one. This is the pink. So we have that lovely Archer and Olive embossed, and then there is the tip. And I'm going to kind of leave the lead inside here, and I'm going to use the blue one first. So those are gorgeous. Next, let's look at the washi tape. So looks like there's usually 4 colors inside the washi tapes and a variety of thicknesses or widths. So the first one we have is it's like a mauve, and they look like cappuccino hearts, like when you get a latte or a cappuccino, when you get that design in the milk froth. So that's gorgeous. The next one is this very beautiful, again, floral design. Next is there's coffee cups, there's a cafe open sign, more coffee, the little cafe, like I love this building design, and more coffee, so really gorgeous. And then last we have these neutral colors. So there's like this is like a cream, there's a dusty pink, the brown, and the like a medium toned tan. So really lovely. Next, let's look at the collaging set. I love that the collaging sets or the stickers, they always come like this vellum envelope that is great for reusing if you like to work with vellum. Let's see how I can pull these out. All right, so there's the stickers. So we have that great art that we saw from the washi. These are the storefront, the sign, the 3 different cappuccino cups or latte cups with the milk froth design. There's 2 sheets. Next we have this, oh, this is like a piece of, these are stickers, and then this one is a piece of vellum. So these would be great for if you like to tear and do collage work in your journals. These vellum pieces are really nice. This is the blue floral design, and then there's a pink floral. So they're kind of transparent. You can see that. And there's a little bit of a shimmer to them. Next, there is like a white, like an off-white. And then we have the gold. I think the gold is my favorite. Like, it looks very luxurious and beautiful. So there are those. I'm going to put the tea and the coffee ones in the front, and I'm going to store them in the vellum envelope until I decide to work with them. And we're almost done. We have 2 non-notebook items left, and then we'll get to the notebooks. So this is the stationery scissors. Comes in this box with like a magnetic flap here. Again, really great for gifting. These look sharp. I can tell right away. Look at how this is a high quality item. Wow. Like, we have the gold handle. There is the ampersand design. The point looks pretty sharp, and that is such a satisfying weight, and I can see that this would be perfect for cutting either the vellum or maybe pages in your notebook or other scrapbook papers and ephemera. I'm going to put this in the box because I don't want to poke myself until I put these away. And I'll leave that on the side. And then we have the gel pens. So there's 5 colors here. I love how that attention to detail is there with the gold ampersands on each of the pens, and they're kind of held together on this little piece of cardboard. So there are 5 colors. There's a gold, this is like a, it's like a, I would call it a mauve, I think. It's not quite pink, not quite lavender. Then we have that Delft blue. This is a maybe like a kind of like a dusky pink, I think, leaning into the brown side. And then we have a silver. I'm going to grab my swatch notebook and see how these play out. Let's see, I'll move this camera a little closer and let's swatch some of these. I do have a page for gel pens from Archer and Olive. I encourage you, if you haven't made a swatch notebook, to do so, because it's such a great way to have like your whole library of media at your fingertips when you're planning projects or planning out things that you want to do with your markers, or even to know like what your inventory is. So there's my Archer and Olive gel pen page, and I've opened my pens, and let's start swatching. I'm gonna start with this one. This one I felt was like a mauve. And there's no color listed, so I kind of, make up my, what I would call the color. And I'll draw like a little block here. And we'll see what I have the room for. And then kind of color this in. So that is, move the camera closer. It's very nice, and it is true to the ink that you're seeing in the barrel. So yeah, I would definitely call this like a true mauve, or even like a dusky pink, but it's more on the pink side than the other pen is. All right, so next, I think this one would be fun to try. This is that other, it's like a brownish pink. So that is another beautiful color, and I think I would want to see that next to the first pink to see how the color differs. So this one definitely pulls in a lot more brown than it looks in the barrel. But again, another really beautiful color. I love the color palette that they chose for this box, because it's definitely not like the traditional winter holidays that you would see, like with with Christmas or anything like that, but it is, I think, very reminiscent of winter and being cozy. Like, you have the colors for knits, like knitwear, sweaters, that coffee and that tea color. These colors are all warm. So I'm excited to use these in my journaling over the next couple of months. This was, it's kind of like this gold, maybe, and it's coming out like very caramel looking on the page. I'll try the blue next. And I think that they coordinate very well with each other. So that's a very beautiful blue. And on the camera it's coming out very dark, but I'd say it's like a mid-toned blue-gray. Very pretty. And then the last one, this is like a, this is kind of gray, but it's like a warm gray, pulling in some taupe. This is kind of like maybe like a smoky gray. I'm thinking ashes, maybe like this would be great for smoke curling out of the chimney, colors, Arctic fox even. So very beautiful. So those are the 5 colors. We've got the gray, the blue, that kind of creamy caramel color. We've got the dark, it's like an orangey pink or brownie pink, and then that true dusky pink or mauve. All right, so those are the pens. Well, I have my swatch book out. Let's see how the pencil writes. So let's write the mechanical pencil. And it's very nice. I can hear, like, there's just that little sound of the pencil running against the paper. It's really satisfying. So it writes very nicely. I look forward to using that. Having a mechanical pencil, I think, is just so elegant. All right, so those are the swatches. I'll put my swatch book away. And the last items are the notebooks. I think I'm going to open the larger one first. And since I've got those really sharp scissors now, let's use them to open up the notebook. So I'm going to poke this on the side. Let's get rid of that plastic. I'll move the camera up a little bit because I'm not writing anymore. So again, the box is very beautiful. There is some information inside the lid. And then here is the notebook. It's like a neutral gray tone. We've got the elastic. I love the artwork. So there's that coffee house on the cover, and then it's blank on the back. So when you open it up, usually the Art Journal of notebooks, they have the nameplate inside, and then they have the back pocket here, so you could fit your your vellum sheets or your stickers or whatever additional ephemera you'd like to use. What I like to do is put like another piece of scrapbook paper to decorate the end pages a little bit, just to give it a little, a little extra color. The gray is gorgeous. I really look forward to shopping my stash to finding a coordinating piece of paper for that. And then what I also like to do is put, or make rather, a pen guard with coordinating paper so that I can keep an extra place for a bookmark, or if I'm working with wet media, have the pen guard behind the paper. So this notebook is lined. Usually I work with dot grid notebooks, so this will be a change for me, but I like the spacing on the lines here. It looks like it's a college ruled line, and the lines aren't going all the way across. You have this this border here, and I think that would be fun to draw or doodle some shapes and put some additional art around the border, and then I would have the lines for my journaling. I don't know yet what I'm going to use this for, but I'm excited to brainstorm some ideas. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe like a reading journal or a coffee journal would be fun. And by coffee journal, maybe not a journal where I journal about the types of coffees that I drink, but a journal that I bring to coffee shops and just for coffee shop journaling. That would be fun. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that might be my idea, to have kind of taking that commonplace book idea where people have a commonplace book and they have it with them, and whenever an idea comes up, they pop open that journal and write down their idea. If I go to coffee shops, I would have this journal with me, and as I have ideas while I'm drinking coffee in the coffee shop, I could write my ideas in here. I'm intrigued by the idea. If I do it, I'll update you guys, but I think that's what I'm going to run with. This could be the whole theme, a coffee shop journal. All right, so last journal is this one. This is the A5, and I'm excited to see that design. They have like the that coffee and flowers design on the actual notebook. So we've got that little preview on the box, but of course seeing it in full size, real life is always better, right? Right. So, and it's gorgeous. Wow, that is really lovely. It feels like where the square journal was a fabric, I'd say maybe that was a linen. This one feels like a leatherette type of fabric. There's a texture to it. It doesn't feel like fabric. Or perhaps it might be like a coated canvas even, but it feels very sturdy. I like how the pages come up like almost to the edge of the notebook. So there's not a lot of gap here between the edges of the notebook and the pages. If I could, I'll compare it to like another notebook that I have. So this is my reading journal, again by Archer and Olive, and there is maybe like a quarter of an inch of space between the page and the cover. And for this one, I would say there's less of a space, maybe like an eighth of an inch. It's minuscule, but it feels so much more compact with less space between the page and the cover. So I like that. If that's like a purposeful change, I think that was a great change, just having the pages come flush almost to the edge of the cover. So there's the notebook. I love the design, the cover that I talked about with the page spacing. We've got the pocket in the back. Oh, another thing that I tend to do with the pockets is I would take my circle punch and punch like a half circle right here, so that there's a little notch in the pocket, so that it's easier to get things in and out of the pocket. That's helpful to me, and I can show it how it looks in if I've done it in another notebook that I have on my desk. I don't have a notebook to show. Oh, I think I do have a notebook here where I've done that, the additional pocket and the corner notch. Okay, I have this one. This is another square journal. It's the collaboration with Pipa, and I put a pocket here with that notch so that I could store things in. And I didn't notch this pocket. I ended up not using this pocket that much because I had the other pocket. And but the other thing that I did was make a page guard with the coordinating paper. And I chose this paper because I thought it went well with the cover. And I used this as a backing. This journal, I do a lot of like watercolor and painting, so having that page protector there is helpful. So with these two journals, I plan to do similar things, as in adding the pocket and making a page guard or pencil guard for myself. I'm thinking that since this has coffee on it, that might be a fun coffee house journal as well. I don't know, but again, we have the here's the dot grid, so the dots are like perfectly colored, like that light gray, so they don't pop off the page. And we've got that beautiful white paper and the smooth feel. So those are the two journals. This whole box, I think, was such a great value for the subscription. So we've got the 2 notebooks, the large square one, the A5, those 4 washi tapes, the cup, the Positivity tea tin or pen tin, those 2 mechanical pencils, the 5 gel pens, and the scissors. And the subscription, it is $75 once every season, so that's every 3 months. I'm really excited about this box. The colors are so soothing. I think it's perfect for winter, and I look forward to using everything. Thanks for sticking around and watching this unboxing. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Let me know if you already subscribed to this box and what you're planning on using those larger journals for. I'm excited to brainstorm and start using them. Thanks again, and have a wonderful rest of the day. See you next time. Bye.